So I was playing a little riff, like a G blues riff. So I've got the 3rd fret right here is the G note, the root, and I was just playing a little riff like... just a little thing like that, right? So then you'd have this classic blues run, or the pentatonic extension, the ring finger right there on the root. So what we've got is this little box right here. But we have what's most often referred to as the BB box right above it. So I'm just showing you how I'm thinking of it. And I'm always targeting my roots because I'm kind of playing my melodies. Even if I'm not playing the root, the way I visualize the neck and everything, I see the root, G, and I know what I can do all around it. You know what I mean? But so the lick that I was playing in the intro there is actually from this little BB box. It's the 10th fret of the high E, but we're bending it a minor 3rd, meaning we're bending it a whole step and a half step up. So let's hear that note. So we're bending the 10th fret up to what we would hear as an F note, the 13th fret of the high E. So we got to use at least our middle finger and ring finger together for the strength to bend that all the way up like that. So still with my ring finger as the fretted finger, the fretted note, I'm doing that minor 3rd bend, but then with that same little finger position, my ring finger goes down a whole step, which is now the 8th fret of the high E, and I bend that, but that's more of like a half step bend. You could do a whole step bend, but the half step bend is that blues sound. Okay, so far if we're jamming a G blues, all with that ring finger and middle finger kind of glued together. Now, index finger on the 6th fret of the high E. And notice I'm doing that sassy bend again. Listen to that and try and do it. We're not hearing it come back down. Ring finger on the root right there, which is the 8th fret of the B string. Okay, so far we have 10th fret of the high E, 8th, and then 6th with the sassy bend twice. 8th on the B. I just wanted to throw another one of those hammer-on pull-offs so you get comfortable with that again. And we're doing this. So that index finger's right there on the 6th fret of the B, hammering on, pulling off. And then middle finger to the 7th fret of the G right there. And then back to a hammer-on from the 6 to the 8 on the B. So what we need to do is transition into our master, home row, as my buddy Bob Ryan would call it, our main position of the pentatonic. So how do we do that? Well, index fingers right here from the... So here's a weird finger transition, but you want to get comfortable with it. It would be the 6th fret of the B, ring finger on the 7th fret of the G. See, they're only a half step apart, but I'm using these specific fingers, setting my ring finger up to slide down into the home row. And anything you do right here on the 6th fret of the high E is the exact same thing on the 3rd fret of the G, and then to the 5th fret of the D right there. All right, hope that helped. Good luck, and we'll see you in the next one.